So now we're going to calibrate the joysticks. So the easiest way to do this in Windows 10 is just to use the Windows calibrator. So we'll just click on search here, type in, oh no, not calculator, what am I doing? Type in joystick. You should get, so you want the setup USB games controllers. I'll bring that over to the right window. Here we go. So I'll put that there. Now if I had actually plugged it all in beforehand, that's the thing, there it is, right. Just plug that in and plug in the USB and it should appear. There we go. Now I'll bring the properties over. There we go, see it in the middle there. So I've already actually run a calibration on this, but what we'll do is we'll reset to default. And we'll suddenly see that, oh look, you see these don't move the whole way, which they never will on a Hall effect sensor. So we need to do something about that. So the first thing you want to do is make sure all your latches are unlinked, so you can move all the levers independently and set them all roughly in the middle. Next we go to settings, calibrate. Let me pull the wizard over so you can see that. So here we are. Now, leave the levers in the middle. So we need to find what one's the first one. So that's the first one. So you need to move it all the way forwards, back. If we click display raw data, you'll see some. These are the counts coming out of the Hall effect sensor. Let's see. So this is it. Now, when doing the throttle, you got to remember to move the emergency stop out the way. Just do it a few times, that'll do. Y rotation, that's this one. If one of them isn't on an axis you want it to be, you can always just swap it round in the electronics box, just move the wires around for the signals. Move that one, and then the last one should be the dial. We turn that like that, back to middle, and that's it. Now if we go, we'll see the dial goes all the way up and down, the throttles go all the way back, and this one goes all the way forward, and you pretty much have it as good as you'll get a Hall effect sensor system with one of these then. It's that simple. Now there is a program, oh I'm not sure I've got it on here, you can get from the Leo Bodnar website. Let's see it. Right, in here under his USB interfaces, or is it? You'll see this is the board, the BUX 83836X. And under there's product downloads. Let's see. Here we go. DI view. This will probably not like this to download. That's what we want. DI view. It's another zip file. Okay, hang on. I should have got this ready in advance, shouldn't I? Right. Just like extract. Right. There we go. Right. So this one you can, here we go. Keyboard. What's the keyboard? Why is it? Right, we don't want the keyboard, we want that. There we go. Right, so we can see all the axes here. It's kind of, this is the data, but it's kind of overloading my computer. Here we are at the moment. Can we stop? Right. That's better. Right. So we can see here. Let me just get my close these. So DI view. This is what I've got on the. Okay. Right. I'll move that in the window a bit so you can see it a bit more. Let's close that. Right. So here you've got all the axes, and you can edit these. So you can look at the calibration, and you can edit these values and the center value. So if you want a more accurate calibration, you can. What's that one? That was that one. That was that one. That was that one. That one. That was that one. So if it's not right somewhere, like this one, oh well, there we go. So we can set this up now, this spanner. If I just get a little spanner here, I can set this screw, because we want this to be about 90%. So you want to wind this out a bit. There we go. Wind a bit. There you go. This is one easy way to set your there you go. That'll be about right. Just lock that up there. Just gently nip that up. And that sets this. So then we move that over. So yeah, you get a little interference between these, which is inevitable really, because everything's stacked up in this controller so much, because there's nowhere for it to go. But it's not too bad. It's pretty good. You can do fine adjustment with DI view. It's quite a nice little program for that. I did have trouble on some of the downloading it from his page, and some browsers they didn't like it. You had to go through a few hoops. Edge did it okay there, but some of them don't. And that's it. Once you've done the calibration, you can fine adjust it with this. I've never really needed to use this to do much fine adjustment. Fine adjustment. It's good for seeing the buttons and things if you bring them all up. There is a way on this, but you can just do that in the Windows one anyway. You can see all the buttons in here. If you flick the switch down here, which we installed earlier, you'll see that now now this is on and off. So if you've got a game where it works like that, like what's that? I've forgotten what it's called. You know, the other simulation game to IL2 that has all the things. Why can't I remember what it's called? It's just gone out of my head. It's ridiculous. But anyway, if you've got a game where it wants it toggled, you can get that one to toggle. And then of course you've got your microphone button, which you can set to whatever you want. My personal preference is to set it to zoom in VR. But you know, you can use it for whatever. And you have no more buttons on this, so there we go. All the features. You've now got your complete controller if you've got this far, so all your features are in and done. And that's it. That's the end.